Hello, today I'm going to show you an awesome unboxing video by me for you. Today, let me introduce you this really cool device, Makita DCG140 or the DCG180, and this here is the DCG180 version of it. It calls in other countries is GC01Z2. It's an 18-volt LXD lithium-ion cordless 10 caulk and adhesive gun. Oh, this is a nice tool. With a Makita built-in motor, this delivers 1,100 pound power of dispensing the force to dispense the highest viscosity adhesive and sealants. We can make a 5-speed dial optimizes flow rate from 0 up to 66 RPM. And a variable speed trigger allows us to match the speed to the application. And a 360 degrees rotating the cartridge holder. This fits 10 O's and 300 milliliter cartridge systems. A drip reduction feature automatically relieves the pressure on the material when the trigger is released to prevent unintentional dispensing, of course. We keep our hands and claws away from the rod and the plunger area. Otherwise, our fingers or claws may be pinched. We hold the tool firmly every time. And we always work in well-ventilated areas and wear proper protection in accordance with the operation. We should be sure no one is below when using the tool in high locations, and we can make a really good job with it. You will need the battery. Of course, you can buy a kit of it with the battery included. But all the batteries which comes from Makita and are part of the 18-volt family can use there with that device. It's only for battery cartridges, and we have an indicator lamp. We press to check the button on the power on the battery cartridge to indicate the remaining battery capacity. And we can see on the indicator lamps, we will see 4 LEDs lighted, means 75 up to 100%. And then it goes down with 3 or 2 or 1. It's 1 LED is only 1 0% to 25%. If it's blinking, then we have a charge to battery time. And if we have a problem with the battery, it will note you that the first 2 LEDs are blinking and then the other 2s are blinking too. So this is an indicator that the battery has a malfunction, not the device itself. We can light up the front lamp easily. We turn on, we slightly pull the switch trigger and then release it. The lamp goes out approximately after 10 seconds after releasing the switch trigger. To prevent the switch trigger from accidentally pulled, the trigger lock button is provided, okay? To start the tool, we depress the trigger lock button from the A side and pull the switch trigger. The tool speed is increased by increasing the pressure of the switch trigger. We release the switch trigger to stop. Job's done. After use, you press it in the trigger lock button, and then no one can use the tool anymore. This is a better thing for protection. Then we have an overload warning lamp. This warning lamp blinks when the tool is highly loaded, okay? If the load increases and the tool becomes overloaded, the tool stops automatically and the warning lamp will keep on lighting. In this case, we release the switch trigger and remove the cause of the overload, of course, and then we restart the tool. Job's done. The motor keeps running for a short time even after the trigger is released. It releases the pressure of the caulk material and prevent the device of dripping there. And on the market there are so many parts for this device. We can we can buy in the aftermarket so many additional parts for it. For example, a piston and different types of holder, a rubber ring, different types of nozzles are available on the market, and it's easy to use, as you can see. We attach the holder joint and the plate, and then we can start to use this device here. We prepare a cartridge. We cut the tip of the cartridge nozzle so that the suitable amount of the caulking material which you want to feed it, okay? Then we install the cartridge to the holder. We pull the rod handle backwards slowly until it stops, okay? Then we insert the cartridge into the holder and we push the rod gently until the piston touches the bottom of the cartridge. To remove the cartridge, we pull the rod backwards until it stops. Then we lift the cartridge up and remove it. It's really easy, and we can then make a good job, as you can see. We pull the trigger to feed the caulking material. We put one hand under the holder to support the tool with the operating it. After the operation, we wipe off the caulking materials from the tool. We should be sure to remove the caulking material before it becomes solid, okay? To maintain the products, we should use a cloth with a little bit of soda, maybe a little bit, and we can clean the piston, the holder seat, the nozzle, safety goggles. We can clean everything easily because it is a professional tool, and it makes the job in hard conditions too. This is a really nice device because this is made by Makita, and it is a good additional thing to your toolbox at home or at the job. That's a good device here. This is the Makita DCG180 or XGC01. Then but you also will need an 80-volt LXD battery for operating this device here. There are separate sold on the market, or you can buy it in a kit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Soon.